West Times this morning, no one has come close to even competing with the Ramblers this year, so...
Yeah, it's been a disrupted season for the GFA this year with COVID and some unforeseen things that have popped up, meaning games of football haven't gone ahead, but probably just make mention to the GFA committee through Sue Jordan and Tessa Daly for all the work they do with Di, Adam, Brenton and Amosa helping them out. There's some things we can't control and there's things we can, but they've done a great job to have a great season. Ramblers are undefeated. Exmouth have finished in second place, but it's always hard travelling and being stop-start, only having 3 teams and having a bye every second week. So it's really anyone's game today after 2 weeks off for Ramblers, and I think Exmouth haven't had a game for about 3 weeks. So it'll be interesting to see how they both come out in the first quarter.
Yeah, so Exmouth could be nice and fresh. And Grady did mention Tessa Daly and the likes and the crew that are behind the scenes. And, you know, and I was talking with Michael Mitchell off air this morning, and he said it's about competitions, but also your local clubs, and it's about the people that run those clubs behind the scenes. And, you know, people come out and they watch football for an hour or two on a Saturday or a Sunday, but they don't really see... But they don't really see what happens behind the scenes. So I just want to send a big applaud to all the Carnarvon teams and the Exmouth team, of course, for the people that run the clubs. And, you know, you're the heroes, and while the players might get the cheers, you know, you're the ones that deserve the respect for running that club behind the scenes. And because without you, there'd be no one, and there'd be no competition, and there'd be no passion. So not only that, but all these lovely fans out here who've turned out, and we'll see if we can give you a good show today.
Do we have a crowd number, Russell?
I do not, but in terms of cars, we may have 100. We may have a prize for some lucky kid that comes up with an exact count, impromptu prize. But we'll see how we go. Now, an interesting fact, the player I don't see for Ramblers, and I talked to him early, my old cuz, Barry John's not there. So the inconspicuous number 21, B. Bellotti, isn't there this year, so I'm not too sure if he's played throughout the year, but I have seen a picture of him and young Barry. So his sons played a league game for Ramblers, so Barry the third, and people will know Barry John, and the older ones will know Barry Bow. Everyone knows Barry Bow, so without Barry there might be that veteran role that needs to be filled. So we've got the likes of, I can see Ryan Atherton out there running around. Yaron Raven's been around for a while. I think we've got Ivan Boric is there, so no shortage of numbers who'll step up and fill that veteran role for Ramblers. Go on, Grady, you're on.
Yeah, both teams are looking like they're up and about early. There's obviously going to be a few nerves, and I think it's the team that settles first will be the team that gets the chockies. There's a pretty stiff breeze going towards the judo hall end. We saw young Lionel Quartermain kick a goal from the centre square in the Colts game, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with this coin toss and which way teams decide to kick. I can see Tim Manser, the coach of the Ramblers, bringing in big Stu Parker and the midfield brigade, obviously talking to them because that's where it starts in the guts. And cool, calm and collected is Wade Fogarty, the coach of the Exmouth team. So both coaches are pretty relaxed this morning when I spoke to them, and they're obviously both hoping for the best today.
They sure will. So I think we've got a few applause going on behind us. Oh, they're having the medal presentation for the women's exhibition match. We're just trying to queue up a quick little break from us, but we'll be back after the break with some more action down here at the Festival Ground Oval and the GFA Grand Final. Thank you. Kicking to the right of your screen if we were watching on TV, but to the right of us to the judo end, so the goal scoring end. It's fair breeze blowing that way, so we'll see how Ramblers goes up. Just an interesting note. We had Carnarvon local Renee Turner delivering what is a welcome to country out in the middle of the oval, and that's really good to see. So clap Renee. She's really good work for the First Nations people in and around the Carnarvon and Gascoyne area. So thanks Renee for that, and hopefully we may get her for a few special comments during our broadcast.
Bit of push and shove in the middle early. It's good to see.
Now it looks like Corey Walsh is in the ruck, so must have some kind of plan for Stewie Parker not to start in the ruck, and he may be rucking against number 29 Reed Norris, or is it 31 Connor Tuhar. So Ramblers get the early kick and they've gone it to the right, and it's that live wire. Corey Rowe runs onto it out in the left hardboard pocket, delivers a kick in. And he looks for number 10 in Riley Evans, who started on the half-forward flank. Riley's tackled, he's brought down. Exmouth bring the ball out, and they've got number 5, Liam Melross. He delivers the kick down to the wing. Young Jet Forbes playing, looks like on a wing or half-back flank. He cleans up out there, delivers the ball back to half-forward. It's a 2-on-1. It's quickly turned into a 3-on-3, and it looks like it's Riley Evans again, and he's gone for home. We could have the first score of the match. It goes through, and it's a behind, and we'll just give our goal umpires a quick mention, and this is Anne-Marie Tilby and Mark Stratton. Stratton's on the right of our screen, so he's got the first call, and it's a behind to the Ramblers, and they lead by that solitary point, and Anne-Marie will be manning the goals to our left. Rightio, Exmouth bring it out, and it's the action's right in front of us. We're going to see a hard, and it might have come out the Exmouth's foot.
It's come off his quad. I don't know if they've called it out on the full. I would have said it is throw it in. Well done to Dan Murphy, the boundary umpire on the near side.
Rightio, Murphy. Good throw, Murph. Rightio, Corey Walsh gets the tap down, and the action's right in front of us. Has number 22 for Exmouth, who gets a kick away. That is
Thomas Paddle.
Tom Paddle. It is Tom Paddle, so well done, Tom. It looks like we have another boundary throw in on the left half-forward flank for the Exmouth. Corey Walsh puts his hand up with his old mate Connor Tahar. Connor Tahar flips it out the back. It's picked up by Exmouth. It is number 12, who is Brady Woodward. I'm just checking no, that was Haywood. We had a young Jordan Haywood who was here earlier. So we've got a Woodward, a Haywood, and a Homewood for Exmouth. So
a lot of wood out there.
Yeah. See if they can get the wood over the Ramblers. Rightio. Oh, big tackle there by number 30. No, it's number 10.
00, Lachlan Shane.
00.
I've never seen 00s in a game of football before.
Well, the Exmouth fellas seen a big tackle from 00. It's a ball up in maybe between the half-forward flank and the left-forward pocket for the Exmouth Eagles, and it's thrown up by the umpire. One down. Cleared, attempting to clear the ball. Now it's a bit of push and shove out there, and it may be a throw. No, it hasn't been called. Now we have a high tackle, and it's going to be rewarded to the Rambler Mitchell Mackay. Maybe Mackay or McKay. I'll just confirm that. It is McKay.
Great.
Oh, huge punch. Huge punch from Brady Woodward. He's in and about Woodward. Ramblers have the ball. Lovely mark, Jakey Laycock. Half-forward flank. He looks for a leading target. It's Ivan Borich. He does it. Corey Rowe sneaks out the back. Lovely watching out the back by Corey.
Plenty of space early. I think Ramblers are just getting on top with their spread from the contest. Exmouth are on the back foot at the moment.
So Corey's lining up. Left forward pocket. We have a change for Exmouth. Player sprinting towards the bench, and I'll just grab his number for you. I
18.
couldn't get it. 18, Maxi Bilsich. Bilsich for Exmouth. Surprise, surprise. And on comes number 25. Sorry, I'm reading off the wrong team sheet. Riley Homewood's off, and we have Luke Dalglish is on. Luke Dalglish played a very good hand for Exmouth in last year's grand final. hopefully come up big this time. Outer left forward flank, throw in.
Surprising that Corey didn't make the distance from 30 out then.
With that surprise, the wind may have changed, but we'll confirm that shortly by looking at the flags, and it may be a swirly wind rather than favouring one end. Okay, free kick to Ramblers. Outer wing. It looks like Yaron Raven. They've got bright orange boots, whoever they are, so we kind of, it looks like 15 maybe, or 16, might be Jet Forbes. Jet Forbes. The name's very familiar. I think he might have popped up with 2 or 3 goals in last year's grand final. Borich leads. Rowe has given a free kick. Actually, it's a arm chop, and it's going to, I think it's Ivan Borich. It is 22, so he's the big full forward. And as we talk, I can see Stuart Parker limbering up on the bench, so he started on the bench, so they may be using him today in kind of an X-Factor role. Bit of spark off the bench.
His size in this breeze, I'd be putting him behind the ball and just acting as an extra man. He's a very imposing figure.
He is. It could be a 1-2 punch in the ruck. They plan on working the Exmouth ruckman over Connor Taha, so they send big Corey Walsh in to kind of wear him out. That huge body, and Stewie Parker's not equally as huge, but he's as mobile as they come, so he'll work him over the ground. Exmouth are bringing the ball out from that unsuccessful kick from Ramblers. It's an Exmouth player on their back flank. He goes to the wing, and it looks like number 5, Liam Moros. He gets it out to Mason McGrail. Mason McGrail tries to get handball out. He's tackled. The Ramblers have the ball. Ryan Atherton on all fours. He goes with a hit off the ground. It's picked up by another Ramblers player, and we have a free kick out there. And it's going the Ramblers' way. He goes to the half-forward flank, and it looks like Jakey Laycock again. Nice pick-up, handball. Gets a 1-2, back to Laycock. He goes long, and Corey Rowe goes up, can't hold the mark. And as runs through from behind. Geez, young Corey's got a bit of spring. Right, Exmouth bring it out. They've gone to the big ruckman, Connor Taha, who has given a free kick away. So it's a free kick to Max Bilsich. Here comes that change for Ramblers. Stewie Parker's coming on. Corey Ross off, so we'll see what Stewie can do. As we're doing that, I think there's been another mark to Ivan Borich. So it's all been down the Ramblers end so far.
Jake Laycock's been very good early. He's been that connection between midfield and forward line and provided a very good option for them.
Very good lead up target, Jakey Laycock. So we'll see how Borich goes this time. He's had a couple of cracks already. Now that wind is playing havoc down there. Extremely pulled to the left by Borich. Now it's been kicked off the ground, and the Exmouth player chasing hard. It might be Nicholas Rowe.
Chad Rumble.
Ryan Atherton chasing a bit of candy. Delivers to, it's not Jet Forbes, but it's 6. That may be Nicholas Rowe for the Ramblers. 6. He goes in short. I think he was looking for that man Laycock. Or was it Parker? It may have been Riley Bilsich. However, he's unsuccessful, and it is out of bounds on the full, so it will be an Exmouth kick. Now, Rumble's up there. Rumble and Atherton, that'll be a juicy matchup today. They're both Bulldogs, those two. Ryan Atherton, big tackle by the Exmouth bloke. The reward is, it may be high. I think it's that Jet, 50-metre penalty. So, it appears to be Jet Forbes that is going to come in goal-kicking range. There's been a 50-metre penalty. I think that's umpire Gavin Black that's awarded it. So he is, he's brought him to the square. So, bar a major catastrophe, the first goal is going to go to, it appears to be number 16, Jet Forbes. Or, no, it's definitely not Corey Walsh. So, according to my team sheet, it's either Jet Forbes or Nicholas Rowe. And as I'm speaking, Nicholas Rowe's running to the bench, so it is definitely Jet Forbes. So Jet Forbes, if you had your money on that, go and collect.
It's an interesting start with this wind. I don't think either team's managed to read it. It has turned and gone across the field, and it's quite swirly. I think the team that settles and adjusts first might get a little break here. Exmouth have had a lot of the footy, but they just haven't been able to hit any targets, and Ramblers have been good with mopping up and getting it into their forward repeat entries.
So Connor Tahar and Stewie Parker, they go at it. It's picked up cleanly by a Ramblers player and delivered to Jake Laycock again. That Ramblers player was Leon Pearton. Now we have Gavin Black setting the mark. He's telling the Exmouth player, come back a metre. Now, others have struggled, but Laycock may have a good leg on him. We'll see what he can do. Laycock drives it long. It's going to go to the left of the square. A big mark by Ramblers, and it may be Riley Bilsich. I think it is. Oh, Riley plays on. He looks for a short target, and it may be the man who got the ball originally in the clearance, Leon Pearton. Good mark, Leon. Now, earlier when I went to the canteen to get a drink, one of the ladies in there said, watch my nephew, number 10, Riley. He might go okay, so she may know a thing or two, or she could be incredibly biased. We shall see.
I think it's the latter.
She might be on. He's played all right. On comes for Exmouth. Comes number 11, Jeff Head. He sprints out there, and Pearton puts it through. We're waiting for umpire Mark Stratton. He's got the all clear. It's a goal.
That just shows Leon's experience. As I mentioned earlier, he's played a bit of football for East Fremantle Football Club down in the Waffle. He's managed to adjust early and hit 2 targets down in the lead up, and then managed to slot that goal beautifully into that breeze.
He has. Now, I'm unsure of the mark count, but I've got a feeling young Jake Laycock might be up around 4 or 5 already. Jake Laycock, I've heard through the grapevine, is the new associate principal down at Carnarvon Community College, covering the primary years, so good luck, Jake. All the best to you. Rightio, Stewie Parker again, Leon Pearton again out of the middle, and he's looking for his old mate Laycock. Something's happened. I can see, oh, it's a free kick to Laycock. He goes to those lovely orange boots of Jet Forbes. Jet Forbes, he goes short, he looks for Borich, he's found him. Lovely strong lead by Ivan Borich. Left forward pocket, Ramblers, maybe 30, 35 metres out.
He must have dipped his hands in tar before the game. I don't think he's dropped one yet. He's been very, very sticky with those mitts.
He has. Off comes big Exmouth ruckman Connor Tahar. On comes his replacement, number 29, Reed Norris. Kicks in from Borich, and he's got a case of the old lefties today. He's put everything left. It could be the wind, or the ball may be hitting the inside of his boot.
Ramblers doing a good job here of scoring early. 2 goals, 3, 16. 2 goals, 4, 16 to no score to Exmouth yet. Bit of scoreboard pressure early.
Exmouth, get it out, drop mark, regained. He goes up to the wing. He's looking for his old mate, number 5, Liam Mulross. Liam Mulross, he's going okay out there on the wing. Handball to Ryan. Rather Atherton to that man again, Laycock.
I think he brought his own football today.
I think he has. He has to be highlighted on that Exmouth team board at the moment. Who's on Laycock? What's going on?
That play started with Fraser Daly, just that brick wall down in defence. He just stood there and mopped it up very easily and kick-started that chain of play.
He has. And I mentioned Laycock's the new associate principal. He's doing a bit of schooling of his own out there on the oval today. Now he goes long and straight and hard, and he hasn't made the distance. Coyer off the pack, left foot, and we have a whistle.
Ball's hit the post.
Yep. Umpire Mark Stratton's tapping that post, the left goal post, and it's through for a 1 minor point. Exmouth play on out of the square, number 21. That is Riley Green, the captain. He gets it out. We have a mark. Right back pocket for Exmouth. He's looking for targets. He goes long. I can see 29. He's just come on, Reed Norris. No, outpointed by Parker. Illegally, free kick to Norris. Rightio, Norris looks for a target. He's looking.
Exmouth very stagnant at the moment. They're on the move.
He's gone. There was a good lead. Chopped off Chopped off by Fraser Daly. Fraser Daly looks to go back, and he's gone for that man Laycock again. Laycock, he's going to give a handball and try and get it back. Unsuccessful. Throw in right, I won't say right outer wing, it's just the outer wing. The triple C side of the ground. Throw in, Parker tries to take it out of the ruck, unsuccessful. We've got number 5 for Exmouth, tries to go off the ground. That was Liam Moros. That man, I think it's Moros or Moros. I'll find out because I've been saying it quite a lot today. I may be saying it quite a lot for the rest of the match, so I better get it right. But you're right, Grady. It does look a bit stagnant down the Exmouth end.
It is. They just look very flat-footed. I'm not sure what the directive is from the coach, but I'm not sure he'd be too happy with how their slow play's going at the moment, just not hitting targets or working for each other.
Yeah, marked by Corey Rowe. Left flank side. He looks in for Bilsich, unsuccessful. Rather Boric. Ivan Boric. Right.
Laycock again.
Laycock has just got a handball from the Exmouth player. That's how good he is. Rightio. Jack Baker. He gets the ball out for Exmouth. See what we're going to do. Oh, Rowe goes up. Drops the mark. Picked up by his Exmouth opponent. He goes forward. Exmouth. Their first foot. Oh, we've got a free kick. Chopped arm. Fraser Daly free kick. Left back flank for the Ramblers. He looks inboard. No, thinks better. Now he goes to another inboard kick, and it's Leon Pearton. He goes short to Jackson Forbes. Jackson Forbes goes to
Mitch McCoy.
McCoy goes in. Jakey Laycock, unsuccessful this time. Got it out to Luke Dalglish. Dalglish goes long. He looks to the true centre forward position. A drop mark out there. They're on the ground. Hacked out of there by the Ramblers to the half-forward line. Number 29, Reed Norris, a backup ruckman. He gets that lovely mark in front of us. Mason McGrail. He looks inboard. It's play on. Leon Pearton tries to cut it to it. Oh. Number 5 drops a mark. Liam Moros again. Oh, big hip and shoulder. 14, Mason McGrail. He's getting it. Oh, that was hard stuff by Jack Baker.
Looks like Exmouth have just flicked the switch. They're a bit up and about now. They've managed to turn on and have a little good patch of 90 seconds there.
Stewie Parker comes off for a rest. On comes Corey Walsh. Now where's that live wire for Exmouth? Oh, they've gone for him. They've looked for him, but it's unsuccessful. Young Jordan Hayward, he's here. He's ready to play. He wants to turn someone into a poster for a young fan's wall. Rightio. Lovely mark. Hayden Jones, halfback flank. He goes out wide. It's that man with the orange boots. I've got to find out who he is.
Jet Forbes. Jake Laycock.
Laycock again in front of us, a mark. I'll just check that. I don't think it is Jet Forbes. I think because I kind of know Jet Forbes. 46.
That's Django Ryan.
There we go. So it's Ryan. Django Ryan. Ryan in the true wing position right in front. He's called a play on. He goes short to Riley Evans. Riley Evans, change for Exmouth. On comes number 32, Sam Martin. Oh, Chad Rumble. Chad Rumble's giving a free away.
Jake Laycock's just come to the bench. I think he's getting some treatment for leather poisoning.
He loves it. His coach will be extremely happy with him.
Great tackle up there by Sam Gibbings, the big fella up forward.
Yeah, I do apologise to the Exmouth fans out there. I'm trying my best with the team lists, but I promise you I may come back next year and I'll study the Exmouth list extensively. We'll see how we go.
Good spoil by Chad Rumble there.
Yeah. I've just got a call from Fiona Hayden, the manager of the Radio Mama thing, who says, Russell, you've been put on the spot today and doing a very good job. I know sarcasm when I hear it, Fiona. I know sarcasm.
Makes two of us.
But we're giving it a go, as are the umpires. And the Exmouth team actually got a free, and I think that's number 12 out there, Brodie Woodward. Now he's looking, where's that live wire? Where is he? They go, no, I think he may have been dragged, number 24, our man Jordan Hayward. So we'll see how we go. On comes the big Tuha, Connor Tuha. What a name. He's definitely a unit. So watch out if you're a Ramblers bloke, but the Ramblers will go in just as hard. So what do we have? We're back to the action. Ramblers are going backwards. And they've gone to, now we know, Django Ryan. He's actually been alright. He'd probably be best on ground if it wasn't for his buddy Jake Laycock taking all those marks.
Great grab down back by Mitch Emery. He's been good across the half-back flank.
Good grab, Mitch. So Mitch looks for a target. It's a leading target. I think it was Caleb Coburn. He fumbles the ball over the line. Throw in right outer flank for the Exmouth Eagles. It was palmed down to the Exmouth player. He's set up on by 2 Ramblers. It will be a Ramblers free. Incorrect disposal. Play on. He's called to play on by the umpire. He still goes towards the outer wing. He may have found a target. Picking up the ball up there. It looks like a 19. I don't think I have a 19 on my team sheet. So my eyes in my old age may deceive me, or it could be the gloomy, dark conditions. Good pick-up whoever it was for Exmouth anyway. Now we've got a Jake Laycock here, and he's warming his hands up. The hands look like they're a bit yellow from that yellow ball out there. Well done, Jake. Ramblers on the wing. He looks for a target. He goes inboard. Riley Evans is called to play on. He's tackled by Jeff Head. That man, Django Ryan again. Round the corner. Oh, drop mark. Drop mark by Exmouth. But it's picked up by number 26, Jack Sheriff. And like the Sheriff, he finds, that might be your man, Chad Rumble. He drops a mark. Goes in hard. But so is Ryan Atherton. And it's a free kick to Atherton. Atherton is, he could be described as hard as a cat's head. He is tough. And toughness. Great big hit out there. And the Ramblers fella's down. He's down and he's staying down.
They've got a stoppage in play.
They have a stoppage in play. That was a serious hit, and
I think.
Yep. I think I can see what looks like an Exmouth medical person running from their side of the field to help out. So
he's copped a big hit to the jaw. I don't think he's in too good a nick. Let's hope he's
up.
Just catching his breath and lost a bit of wind.
He's all right. Yep. Good-o. Couple of changes for Exmouth. They're getting a young, looks like Seth Leo, and a not-so-young Tom Paddle coming on the oval. Ramblers are kind of going a bit stagnant himself, and it may be simply because that man, number 20, Jake Laycock, standing right in front of us on the bench, and so it's no good. Oh, there comes the man who took the hit high, and it was number 26, Nicholas Rowe, but he's all right, Nick. Looks like a little bit of blood. He'll be fine.
Battle wounds.
Yeah, medical staff will get on to him, patch him up, and be back out there. So return to action. For those of you that haven't caught the score, Ramblers 2 goals, 5-17. Exmouth yet to score. We're still, I think a few of the Exmouth staff are just inquiring how that Ramblers boy going, and they've been given the thumbs up, so he's alright, so they'll go, we'll get back to battle. Free kick to the, I'll call him the number 1 ruckman, Corey Walsh, because he did start in the ruck, and he finds, it looks out to be maybe Leon Pearton out there.
Starting to get a chunk of the footy, Leon.
He is. We still have a young Jake Laycock's been on the bench for 4 or 5 minutes. I don't think he has an injury. It's just maybe a rotational tactic by the Ramblers.
Oh.
Rightio. Exmouth out of the back pocket. Up for a big contest. On the ground. Picked up by Rams player. Maybe Riley Evans. He's tackled by 1, 2, 3 players. Ball up. I'll have it. So the Exmouth Eagles, that song and or the victory by the Exmouth ladies team hasn't done them any favours, and for those Dockers fans out there, hopefully they'll be like the Eagles of tonight, and you know what I mean. Go Freo.
Flag mantle.
That's tonight. This is now. Oh, Corey Walsh is hitting the ground. The ruckman, he may have taken a swing from his counterpart, Connor Tahar.
Physicality's just lifted again.
And they're both huge sizes. You know, it's nothing you want to play with all that weight. Okay, do we have a free as umpire? Yeah, umpire's picked out a free. It goes to Ramblers. Ooh, and the Exmouth crowd don't like that. 2 on 1. Mark in front to Exmouth. Ooh, and there's a few words out of the crowd. All in good fun, all in good fun. The mark was taken by number 21, Riley Green, the captain of Exmouth.
They've just got no movement at the moment, Exmouth. They're just expecting everyone else to do the job for them, and unfortunately it's just a stagnant game plan they're using at the moment.
Nice mark on the wing. I think that might be Dalglish, number 25, and he kicks it straight to the waiting arms of the GFA best and fairest Fraser Daly, who delivers it straight back to number 26, Jack Sheriff, right in the middle of the ground. He's right on the oval. He delivers long, and he's kicked it straight to Ramblers, straight to
Yaron Raven.
Yaron Raven, who's got a bit of kicking practice. Kick to your opponent. And there goes the siren. Lovely. We'll go to a break and see you on the other side.
Football Radio.
Rightio, we're back after the quarter-time break, and I just want to send a special little shout out to a young player that I think he came a draw for the runner-up association award, young Braith Stratton. So well done, Braith. Definitely a star of the future to watch out for. So we're back to action now, and the ball was picked up, number 10 for Exmouth, driven into the ground. Now, in the AFL, that's a free and possibly a report, but not out here today. So Nick Goodison, a big tackle laid on him, but he's up and running. Leon Pearton out to that man. Jakey Laycock again. Just a quick word on our commentary team. Grady has had to leave. He's got official business, so he's been subbed in, and his substitute definitely not short of talent, Mr. Michael Mitchell. So we'll just get Michael kitted up here, and he'll join us very quickly. And we have there appears to be a rush behind. Well, Exmouth, no, it's out of bounds. So it was punched by number 19 for Exmouth. Now my team sheet is a bit all over the place, and there appears to be no 19 for Exmouth. So my eyes deceive me again. It could have been 18 in Riley Homewood. But we do have Mr. Michael Mitchell. Hello, Michael.
Hey, how you going, brother?
We are going fine. We are going fine.
Yeah, the game's good. Standard's pretty good.
It is good.
Yeah, they're reasonably clean.
Oh,
which is what you want. And yeah,
lovely big mark out there, left back flank for Exmouth. Again, I apologise to the Exmouth fans out there. I'm a little short on knowing who the players are, so I'm going by numbers on a team sheet. I see number 6 for Exmouth out there, Seth Leo getting involved. Off the ground by that man, Django Ryan. He's had a heap of the ball so far. He gives it off to 32, Sam Martin for Exmouth. He gets a kick out. It's a quick hand ball. That's Jet Forbes, and he off to Leon Pearton. Pearton delivers. It's number 10, Riley Evans. Riley Evans is, well, the man appears to be on 50, Mitch.
Yeah,
and
he's confident.
He's confident.
I reckon left point post, and he'll be right.
See how he goes. He's got a bit of a leg. I've always known him as a half-back flanker, but roles do change, and they obviously have a plan for him. We'll see how he goes.
Oh, lovely ball drop.
And I'm sure if he was a bit closer to Mr. Mitchell, he would have left it at that left post and it would have went through, but just more evidence that the man to my right knows his stuff, everyone.
Oh, I don't know about that, brother. Playing and watching is interesting, but Exmouth are going okay.
They are, and this looks like Rumble. So Chad Rumble, first kick. Is it a good one? It is. However, it's dropped out there by Caleb Coburn, but he picks up, he handles off. Now he goes to the middle, looking for Riley Homewood. Riley Homewood is actually chopped out by another Exmouth teammate. It's a nice mark. It's number 22, Tom Paddle. Paddle's looking for an option. He goes to true centre position. Nick Goodison takes it on the circle. He tries to bang it in long. It's an up and under. Big contest underneath. No mark. Yaron Raven, left foot. Might be good kicks. Dewey Parker takes a mark right in front of us. Good kick by Yaron. Parker, he looks for a target. Strong mark, Riley Evans.
That was a good mark.
It was. He goes into the forward pocket. It's another. Oh, no, it's dropped. It's dropped by Riley Schmidt. It's a ping, and Schmidt. He dropped the mark, picked it up, and put it through. And it appears to be a goal. Yes, we have 2 flags from umpire Anne-Marie.
Well, yeah, I thought it was all over when he dropped the mark, but nice crummy.
Yeah, first
and
goal.
A nice finish, actually. I actually thought he got a point.
First goal to Riley Schmidt. He was happy about it.
Now, how do you reckon these lights are going to go? I'm just looking at them. There's a couple out over there.
Oh, was I? Looks a bit dark to that left side of us.
Who would have thought? Yeah, who would have thought we'd have a game under lights in Carnarvon?
Yeah, at this time. But the lights are on, but it still appears just that little bit dull to our left. And it is the Ramblers kicking in, but it appeared to have no effect that time. And we have number 32 for Ramblers come barging out. That is Mitch McKay. Mitch McKay, and he's held the Exmouth player without the ball.
Yeah,
Jack Barker.
They just need to be a bit cleaner in their pickups.
They do.
Just not quite happening.
It's an up and under again. Number 10 for Exmouth goes up. Nick Goodison, and that's a free to number 18. Max Bilsich. Bilsich comes wide to Raven. Raven takes the mark in front of us. Our man's on the mark. Jordan Hayward still yet to touch the ball. Now, the umpire in the middle is...
There's been a bit of a... I'd say something was said.
Laycock's got the ball and he's run off half-forward flank. He looks for a target. Two Exmouth players spoil each other. Picked up by the latter and he's been taken down. No free kick. Corey Rowe gets in there. He gets tackled. And he's dropped the ball.
Yep, definitely dropping the ball.
He has. Free kick to the Exmouth player where he can't see the number. It was a big tackle, whoever it was. Looks as if it's 26. Jack Sheriff. Jack Sheriff done some good things. He gets it out. Mitch Emery. He looks for number 6. Seth Leo, young Seth Leo. He looks like he can run. Pick the ball up. He drives it in long. He's headed. It's a 2-on-1. Number 4. Kyle Faxon. Faxon picks it up. Puts it on the boot. No, it goes across the face of goal. Picked up by Hayden Jones. It's kicked down now. Leon Pearton. Leon Pearton takes a strong mark in front of Riley Homewood.
He's a pretty good player, 63.
He is.
Mr.
He's had a lot of the ball. Ivan Boric takes a mark. He looks inboard. We've got another whistle. We've got another whistle and...
I don't know. Blood rule?
I think so. Now, I'm unsure if he has to come off through the... Yes, he has to come off through the gates. So he's just instructed him to, and...
Yeah, bit of claret there, son.
Out of the nose, but they'll patch him up. So we return to a Ramblers kick. Ivan Boric on the broadcast side, wing. Now Boric looks for a long target. He goes long. Jake Laycock may be down there. Corey Rowe tries to fly over the top. He doesn't pick it up. It's picked up by Chad Rumble. I think it's Rumble, or it might be Brody Hayward, number 12. Now Schmidt, Riley Schmidt, he's got a good goal earlier. That wasn't so good.
Yeah, I think young Mr. Schmidt hasn't got a left foot.
Something for the Ramblers staff, coaching staff to rectify, possibly towards next year. It's picked up by Riley Green, the captain of Exmouth, who's done a ton of work in that back line so far for Exmouth. And he may have lingered in the tackle. No, he hasn't. It's play on. Exmouth player drops a mark. He's been set upon by Fraser Daly. Ryan Atherton at the back. Walks one out to that man, Pearton again. Pearton goes across field looking for Django Ryan. He doesn't pick it up. He's joined out there by Liam Mulross. Now it's Ryan. Ryan looks for Jakey Laycock, and he's found him. No, he hasn't. However, it's a free kick.
Yeah.
It's a free kick to Laycock. The Exmouth player remonstrates, but the decision is final. Laycock with the free. See how this one goes, Mitch. If he takes your advice and aims for that left.
Yeah, it's going to be left post. Most definitely. I think he's going to do it. Beautiful.
It certainly has.
So it's 3-6 to zip.
It is, and Jake Laycock.
Or is that 4-6?
I think it might be 4.
Yep,
We've got
4-6.
the youngsters down at the scoreboard. They're taking the 3 down, so it is 4. And Laycock adds a goal to that impressive mark and disposal tally. He's racking up, and Leon Pearton, 63 for the Ramblers, is finding the ball everywhere at the moment.
Yes, I think he's the danger man certainly for Exmouth. He's pretty good skills. We haven't seen a left foot yet, but he hasn't needed it.
And Grady did highlight Leon Pearton. He's apparently from a bit of East Fremantle fame, but it's won by number 11, Jeff Head out of the middle. He runs hard, gives a handball over to 22, Tom Paddle. Tom Paddle is tackled. Now an Exmouth player picks up bigger there. Here he is. Here's the 24. Here's a live wire. Jordan Hayward, but he gets tackled and loses the ball. No, he's going to get a free. All right, he said he's here to play earlier on Radio Mama.
Did he?
Yep.
Well, here's his chance.
Direct quote.
They need him.
Here he goes. So he's lining up. He'll kick from maybe 52, 53, and he's not short on confidence earlier, and he's definitely not short on confidence now because he's lining up. See how he goes.
I think he's actually looking for someone.
Young Jordan.
He's waiting for a lead.
And he's definitely done that, and he's found a couple. Oh!
He sold that beautifully.
He has. Well, I said it before and I'll say it again. The man to my right knows his stuff because I was sold that he was going for goal, but the champion that is Michael Mitchell was not fooled at all. I think this could be Chad Rumble. If I'll just wait, and we highlighted Rumble earlier, so I think it is Chad, and Chad has. It is Chad Rumble, and
they're pretty happy.
They are. That man Rumble.
Could be game on.
It could be.
They're just not quite clean with all their little first grabs, Exmouth, so if they address that, gives them a chance.
It does, and Tom Paddle won the ball out of the middle then, and he went to, I'm going to start calling the Radio Mama man, young Jordan Hayward. When we went over there to Arcs, he come and chased me down and went, I'll do it.
All right.
And it was actually a beautiful kick to find Chad Rumble, and Rumble didn't let Hayward down.
Yeah.
So back to the middle. Up she blows. Number 31, that is Connor Taha. Down the Exmouth.
Yeah.
He's a judge to have thrown the ball, so it's a free kick to Atherton. So Ryan Atherton gets a free. He looks for a... There's calls for 50 from the Ramblers bench, unrewarded by the umpire. Contest half-foot flank. We've got what appears to be a 6'4" rover. He couldn't take. Oh, big tackle.
Great tackle.
Big tackle by Luke Dalglish.
Oh, this is looking
However,
good.
the Rambler players picked the ball up, and he's given it a ride for about 48.
Yeah. That was a pretty good finish. Good gather. Very good finish.
He's put it through, and I'm just trying to get a number. Oh, bit of niggle on the bench. There appears to be a number 6 after it, so it might be Ben Alif. Sorry, Ben, if I've
Yeah, I don't know either, brother.
mispronounced that, but it appears to be number 6. So I just grabbed the thing off Mitchy, and I'll just put in a goal. You're right, keep it there. It's just a little goal tally, just so we keep our goal umpires. They're being paid today, so we gotta make sure they're being accurate. But they're always accurate, and it'll probably be us that makes a mistake. Anyway, we're back to the action. Ramblers 1-2 handball. It might be that man Alif again.
Ooh.
He's tackled. Incorrect
Good
disposal.
Good
Lovely
read.
second up tackle by Exmouth.
Oh, I don't know about coming this side.
He's delivered it straight into the lap of Max Bilsich.
Yep.
And Bilsich turned his back on the goal, so that signals he might be thinking he's good.
Yeah, I think he's well inside 50, so...
Have another ruck change in front of us, and Stewie Parker's coming on again. Now, Stewie Parker, I don't know whether he's under an injury cloud or what's going on. We might investigate at half-time.
Oh, he stabbed at that shot, and he certainly nailed it.
He has. Lovely kick, Maxi Bilsich.
I got a question for you, brother. Is there a count on the interchange up here, or...?
I am not sure. That's something we shall find out.
No, I'm just curious. I know there's a fair bit of changing going on.
I honestly don't know. That the man he's had to leave his post here, Grady, may have the answer to that, but we'll definitely chase that up. So it gives our broadcast team a few things, so we'll chase. Now, Stewie Parker, who I may question injury cloud, well, he jumped it right then. He won the ruck tap. He's got it out. That man, Pearton again. Pearton looks for a target. Laycock can't pick it up. He now has company from number 12, Brodie Woodward. Ramblers are water free. They play on. They look towards the middle. No pickup. Liam Mulross for Exmouth.
That was a good tackle. And we just had an opportunity to see if Mr. Pearton had a left foot, but he chose not to use it and used an inside-out right. I just want to see if he's got a left.
Well, he definitely has one, Mitch, but it may be just for balance and running purposes.
Well, he hasn't had to use it at this point, where I think Exmouth just need to be a little bit smarter and put him on his left and maybe nullify his influence a bit.
Well, for those Exmouth fans that are following our broadcast, and if you've heard that from the great Michael Mitchell, run on down to the coach and tell him he doesn't have a left foot.
Well, we don't know. He might have a beautiful left foot.
He could do. Right, yeah, we have a free kick, and it looks for it's Ryan Atherton just on the square on the broadcast side. Wing position. He goes long. Is it that man Laycock? No, it isn't. It looked like it was number 11, Hayden Jones. He tried to find, unsuccessful. Now I've got an Exmouth player getting it. I think it might be number 5, Liam Mulross, but I'm unsure if it is. Good work, Liam. Rightio, it's in the middle, it's a bear, and it looks like number 26, Jack Sheriff. We've heard that name before for Exmouth. Sheriff goes out. Oh, number 32, Mitch McKay for Ramblers, just laid a big shepherd. Now McKay's gonna find this. He fumbles it. He's being chased by Chad Rumble, and it got a free. Mitch McKay. Free to McKay.
Clearly a free, that one. Well, they're certainly having a go, Exmouth. It's good. They're not just rolling over here, as the scoreboard would suggest, but
they've travelled a long way and they've come to compete, and Ramblers snap out of the pack are behind.
They seem to have slowed up a bit, though, and that's understandable. What are we getting towards the second
quarter?
Yeah,
yep.
So end of the second quarter. We got no clock, but anyway.
Nah, we don't. I've got a feeling it may be about 13 or 14 gone. So maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. We'll see how we go. Now, Exmouth try to kick it out to our outer position. It's on there. It's on Exmouth half-back flank. Ramblers get the ball. They're looking at the handball forward. Yep. Django Ryan. He looks for what appears to be Mitch McKay. And Mitch McKay is tackled, and he's judged to have been holding ball. Number 37, Mitchell Emery.
Number 63's got a left hand. We're waiting to see the left foot. Will he demonstrating?
He's a tough judge up here, Mr. Michael Mitchell. He wants to see that left foot. We might have to give Leon Pearton a little call. Where's your left on his way past at half-time?
Well, they just got to force him to use it. Nullify his influence a bit. They're actually going all right. Haven't got the return. 1 goal to 6-6. So 36 points, 35 points down.
They are.
They're in a spot of bother. But interestingly, that wind's turned around.
It has.
It has.
We called it earlier towards the judo end.
Yeah.
Now the flags are blowing towards
now they're going that way.
Gascoyne Road end of town. So it's to our left, and so Ramblers going to reap the reward of a first half with the wind, which is it's strange, but it happens. And the captain of the Ramblers, Fraser Daly, it was a good call to go with the wind in the first quarter. We have a free to the Exmouth Eagles in their left back pocket. He goes out wide, left back flank, no mark out there. The ball rolls on, it's picked up by Jack Sheriff. He tries to elude a tackle, unsuccessful, over the line. Throw in on the right forward pocket for the Ramblers. Now Jack Sheriff has put his hand up, so he's going to have a crack in the ruck, Sheriff. He goes up. Gets it down. Now Chad Rumble's going out there. They bump Rumble early. Rumble's trying his hardest. It's going to be a big contest for the Ramblers. No, we have it picked up. It's one of the Woodies, I might think. Number 21. No, it's actually Riley Green, the captain of Exmouth. Now, the Exmouth fella, he's seen off one tackle, can't see off the second. He gives to his teammate, he drops it on his boot. It's, oh no, he hasn't.
Incorrect disposal, but they're just not quite getting there. That's
Riley
a
Evans,
beautiful left foot.
he looks for a kick. This might be young Seth Leo. Seth Leo gets it out. No, this is Seth Leo. Seth Leo runs over. He's got the ball. He tries to handball it. No, he got a handball out, the umpire said. Now they're on the ground in front of us. He gets tackled by 2. Right, the umpire says, I'll have it.
Yeah, that was a great
Now
contest.
the Ramblers follow really getting around number 2, Mark Richards. Good work, Mark. Tell him good job. Stewie Parker's up in the ruck. Oh, needs his opponent. Number 29, Reed Norris, right in the guts. Norris hovers over it.
The game's being played in good spirit, which is
It
great. It's a pretty strong contest.
Parker wins it down. Seth Leo again. Quick hands by Ryan Atherton. That man, Mark Richards, he gets a kick away. Now it's a 2-on-2 out there. Nicholas Rowe, the player who took a big hit, he's back up and out there. He can't get the ball. It's one out. It looks like number 21, Riley Green, the captain of Exmouth. He gets it out. The Exmouth crowd are very vocal to my left. And they might be losing their voice right now because they've turned it over. And it looks like Ivan Borger. It might be Mitch McKay. McKay's provided some muscle out there today and he can't find a target. He may have put it out on the full, and he has.
Yeah, by the looks of that. That was probably the worst bounce I've seen in footy. Bounce earlier, did you see that bounce?
I did not.
I haven't seen it go forward away from you. Unless that's a new tactic. No, I'm not being disrespectful, but it was an interesting bounce.
That was our man. Old spark plug himself, Jordan Hayward, couldn't take the mark out there outer wing.
There's something I've got to get used to, and it's the umpire being down on the ground over there, and I keep thinking someone's hitting, but he's just reaching under the fence to get the ball back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's thrown me a couple of times.
Is that a free kick? It's free kick to Rumble. Now he looks long. It's 2-on-1 for Ramblers' favour, but the Exmouth player does very well to get the ball to ground to his teammate out there. That may be young Seth Leo. He can run, whoever he is. He's just been clipped at the last moment. He's back up, he tackles. And the ball's gone over. I think that's this young Seth Leo, number 6 for Exmouth. He's got some wheels.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's got some evasive skills.
It's a free to... Oh, the umpire's pointed the wrong way and he's corrected himself, but it's free to the Ramblers ruckman.
Good
Lovely kick. Corey Rowan a lead. True centre-half position.
Right.
He goes
Full
back.
forwards, one out. He wants it.
He's looking. Oh, he gives a handball back to Riley Evans. Riley Evans goes to Jake Laycock, and Laycock drops a mark. Laycock, he gets a handball. He goes looking for Django Ryan. Django Ryan's in trouble now. 3 Exmouth players on him. One of them being Tom Paddle. Another being number 21, Riley Green, captain Exmouth Football Club. Rightio. Parker versus Norris. Parker wins. Riley Evans, he might have been having a ping on goal there.
Out on the full.
It
Well, the big ruckman's coming back on.
Laycock comes off. Parker comes off. Gibbons and Walsh come back on. Also for Exmouth, the number 1 ruckman, Connor Tahar back on. Bit of bumping going on down there. Left forward pocket for the Ramblers. They look like they're trying to get into Riley Evans. And it appears to be Mason McGrail, number 14, but there's nothing wrong with a bit of niggle. Bit of bump. Fair tackle. Where is he? Number 14, Mason McGrail.
It's been a good contest so far.
It
It's
has.
quite good. It's pretty reasonable. Just a
Lot
couple of
of-
fumbles costing Exmouth, I think.
There's been a few one-on-one, pure
Yeah.
one-on-one contests that have kind of gone 50-50.
Yeah. Hello, the lights are going off.
Oh, we've got a light problem.
But the sun's not out. Not out.
I'm hoping it's not from our radio Mama equipment that's flicked the switch. However, we have a bystander in budding electrician Brenton White that might we'll send him to the box to have a look.
Hey, don't forget I did an apprenticeship
Oh.
as electrician.
There we go. We've got Mr. Michael Mitchell, but during the break we might even have a sneak peek at the box, but we'll do our best to get these lights. And there goes half-time siren, so we might get Mitch just to read the score for everyone at home and go for a Mitch.
The score is Ramblers 6-7, 43 to Exmouth. They're the Eagles, aren't they?
They are.
Yep, Exmouth Eagles. 1 goal, 6 points.
So it appears to be a 37-point margin, so just over 6 goals to the Ramblers team, and they've done good, and it's been that man Pearton and number 20 Jake Laycock and Corey Rose chipped in. Riley Bilsich up along that flank to forward area. They've got the ever reliable Fraser Daly up the back, and for Exmouth side, Liam Moros done a few good things. Seth Leo continues to run. Jack Baker got in hard there. Riley Green's playing good in the back line. Conatar's good in the ruck, but we're still waiting for our man Jordan Hayward. We're still waiting for our man Jordan Hayward. Now, as the Ramblers team going off, you can kind of hear the roar, and that's not for them, that's for our wonderful stars of the future, our little Oz kickers.
I must agree.
And here they come.
And he was giving them high fives as they were coming off,
They're
which
good.
was kind of special.
and lovely to see the Oz kickers. We've got the boys and the girls running out together, so we're about equality, and the girls get involved. And well, on that note, we're going to go to a break and see you on the other side, and we're going to enjoy some Oz kicks. So
Fantastic.
see you shortly.
The Gascoyne Football Association wishes to thank its 2022 season sponsors.
Unsuccessfully, we haven't had our lights turned back on, so hopefully we may have a few players in Corey Rowe and our man Jordan Hayward will provide a little bit of electricity and we'll see how we go. Lovely mark back there by Hayden Jones. He delivers up and it's that man Pearton again. We might see that left foot. No, it's a right-handed handball. Back to Jones and he finds an open target in Ben Alif. Alif, he looks for Sam Gibbons. Sam Gibbons can't make the ball. Ryan Atherton tries to run under it. He's tripped over. Jack Baker. Hard man Baker. For those St Kilda fans over there, you had a Stephen Baker. He's just as hard. Gives it out. Number 6.
Oh, that's a good
snapped
kick.
on goal. And it's Ben Alif.
And he's pretty happy about it too.
Ben Alif's put it through. He has. Just a quick check on goal scorers. That is Ben Alif's second for Ramblers. Now he joins Riley Schmidt, who's also got 2. Ryan Atherton, no it isn't, it's Jake Laycock has 1. Singles to also Django Ryan and that man Leon Pearton. I'm sure he put that goal through on his right, but I'll just double check that. And the lone goal kicker for Exmouth is Chad Rumble. So Ramblers are now 7 goals, 749 to Exmouth. The lone goal, 6 points. So 41-point lead to Ramblers. Up they go in the middle. It's hit out, number 18. Riley Homewood, he gets it forward. He goes to, looks like Tommy Paddle. Tommy Paddle goes in to Exmouth. He seems to be labouring out there.
Oh, yeah, I thought
Caleb
he did his
Coburn.
hammy.
But he's okay now. Ryan Atherton picks the ball up towards the middle. He's tackled by 2, gets his kick away. It goes out towards the wing. Django Ryan picks the ball up. Got a battle. 2 number 10s out there. Nick Goodison, and he may have given the free kick. No, play on. 1. He gets the ball out, and it's off to Liam Mulross. Mulross probably the pick of the Exmouth players for the first half, and he gives it to young Seth Leo. Lovely mark, and it looks like Ivan Boric has now been switched from full forward to, bad kick right
serious turnover.
Right to Riley Homewood, see if they can punish him. No. Right, Boric has a chance. Second effort, good. He handballs it. It looks like it's number 26, Nicholas Rowe. Now Rowe...
63 got pulled up for running too far.
Oh, it's Leon Pearton, and Leon Pearton run too far. Half of those are backwards. So,
well, maybe that's the thing. Make him run.
Yep, steps to steps. Make him run backwards. That's his weakness. Seth Leo, he goes in short, and he finds that. I got a feeling it's Jordan Hayward. It might be Hayward.
I reckon he's going to slot it too. He's
We'll
looking
see.
confident, or is he he's going to sell us?
So we'll see how he goes. This may be his first goal of many that'll light the second half up.
Well, let's hope that they get a few.
We do hope that they can make it a game. Hayward goes in with a kick. He delivers it on goal.
Jesus.
I'll tell you what. They're happy. They were happy, but umpire Mark.
Spoiler alert.
Umpire Mark Stratton puts the one finger up. It's a behind, boys. Ramblers play on. I didn't get a chance to see if the kicker himself was happy that he put it through. So now Stewie Parker's got the ball. Now I did go and inquire whether Stewie Parker's under an injury cloud, and 2 of the prominent Ramblers figures in the club wouldn't give me an answer. So they're remaining tight-lipped. So giving no secrets away.
What do you think the injury is, leg?
Well, he normally is the number 1 ruckman. But unfortunately, there was a bit of niggle, and I think they've spotted it. I think umpire Gavin Black has spotted it. It appeared to be a hold against Yaron Raven.
Yeah, that'll definitely make the Exmouth coaching mob happy.
Now he goes in long, 2-on-1, Ramblers' favour. Now they look to clean the ball up. It's taken by maybe Django Ryan in there. I can't see it. Maybe Mitch McKay, the big body Mitch McKay. Have we have a ball up? Actually, it's Boric, so Ivan Boric. Yeah, so I'm assuming it may be some kind of leg trouble, but he looks all right. He's running fine through the middle of the ground, so it may be just a tactic.
Is that 33?
It is 33.
Yeah. Because he's on the bench for a fair while early.
He has, and he's normally the number 1 ruckman, but they did start Corey Walsh, number 36 in the ruck, and
well, he actually did all right too.
He did, the big unit, and he's talking to the
He's
coach
right there
now,
looking
so
at us.
it could be a tactical move.
He's telling the coach to put him back in.
He wants in.
There isn't a player alive who doesn't
He's
say
telling the
that.
coach he's injured. Get me in. Good mark, Luke Dalglish. No, it isn't. It's Riley Green, the captain for Exmouth. He finds him the half-back flank. Yaron Raven goes in hard. He goes back again, gets the handball out. Can't find a teammate, but however, teammate finds it. Exmouth player drops it. They both go in hard. A second Exmouth player goes in hard. The ball looks to be tied up. A Ramblers player. It may be that man, Pearton.
Wow. They're
However,
working on it, but he's smothered with his face.
It's a lovely smother, and he may have known Pearton was going to kick that with his right foot then. So he knew where to go, and
He's not looking the best. Yeah, I think that's good. They should hold the game up.
he might have got him in the nose.
He's a little bit stunned.
Oh, and well, I won't say they're remonstrating against Pearton. They give him a bit of push and shove, 17, Caleb Coburn.
No, I think the word's gone out that he's the man they have to
Pearton's
stop.
the man. Got to stop. We've got to stay on his right side. Yeah.
Wow. Humbug him. Humbug's on.
Let him do whatever, run out to his left. Just keep on his right. Don't let him fool you. Now, where are we? We're trying to reach around our little makeshift rain wall here, and it's kind of the action. We will have...
Well, young Mr. Pearton just gave his man a kiss. Just a little,
Oh, my
little
God.
one on the cheek.
Just shows how much he loves the attention. Now, what do we got? Oh, Chad Rumbles.
Hello.
Chad Rumbles, he's ready to do exactly that. He's ready
He
to
is.
rumble.
It's the Royal Rumble.
Now, it looks like it's a free to Exmouth. It is, and it'll go to Tom Paddle. And we're directly behind the foot, and that man Parker's just run off for Ramblers, and he's actually sprinted off, and Mitch is looking his physique up and down, and he looks all right, Mitch says. So,
He's looking pretty fit.
sweet.
Oh, that's
And,
a lovely
it's
kick.
a lovely kick by Tommy Paddle.
Split the middle.
Tom Paddle's on the board. Exmouth have their second.
That's good for them, and it's good for the game
Good
too.
work. Good work.
Well, it's about a 3 or 4 goal breeze, so they're doing all right.
And the support from Exmouth, it's there. I can hear the fans cheering, and Mitch McKay runs back on, and he is a serious unit. Putting some really good yards in the gym. Yeah. Now, just as I say that, I think our electrician may have, because there's some lights that are starting back up. We will try and chase a temperature for you, because it is a bit nippy down here and a bit dark. So we'll try and
I'm jacking it up. You're jumping up.
we'll try and get. Now I've got a 22 degree, and so if you believe Google, you can believe Google, but it certainly feels a lot colder than 22 degrees. Now back in the action, Ramblers go forward, and it's that man Laycock again. Laycock picks it up. He shoots on goal. He's trying to curl it. Has he made the distance? No, he hasn't.
Come up short.
Mark the Exmouth player. He plays on quickly, goes across the front of goal. That looks like Jack Sheriff. Sheriff goes long. He goes to Tom Paddle, so Tom Paddle gets a mark across the halfback flank, covering plenty of ground. He looks downfield, and the Exmouth player tries to mark. No free kick awarded. Now Django Ryan goes in. He delivers. Jakey Laycock again. No, it isn't. It's Riley Evans, because he's looking up and he's got that long left. He goes across field. He finds number 34, Sam Gibbons.
At 63. he's
63,
back.
of course it is.
Well, what
Pearton.
happened was he had a bit of a hard tag, but the hard tag ran away from him forward and came back to him.
Coyro's taking a mark on the goal line. However, he's going to be on a very acute angle. Now,
Banana?
Mitch has been talking about a left foot all day. This is tailor-made for Coyro to show his left foot around the corner. We'll see how Corey goes. He's considering his options.
I think he's drop punting it.
Rightio, this will be
He's going for convention.
a piece of magic if he puts it through. He might be going the banana.
Banana-rama.
He has gone the banana, and he has pushed it to the far side for a behind.
Well, what was interesting was the boundary ump wasn't on the point post where they should have been. So I reckon he got away with one there.
The boundary ump may have confidence. Rightio, Exmouth go far side, halfback flank, and he goes to it's not Tom Paddle. Tom Paddle's he's definitely providing an option. The kicks, however, I don't think the kicks are too good coming in. Ramblers get the
63's
ball,
on his
series
own
of
now,
handballs. You're right, Mitchie's just waiting out here with that lethal right foot. Leon Pearton, so he had a hard tag, but the tag appears to be dropped at the moment. He's just barking instructions and no one's going to him. Here we go, so they're going to bring it. Exmouth are going to give the ball to him, to Pearton. Pearton goes up against traffic. No, he can't win the ball against Liam Mulross. Now it's Django Ryan. He takes on the tackle, 2 tackles, and he's been adjudged as throwing the ball.
Mr. Pearton's
kick,
got a
he's
cramp.
Pearton's cramped.
He's cramped
and
up.
weirdly enough, it looks like in his left leg.
Yes, his left leg. But you know what? That was a gutsy mark by him. He ran back the flight and had a crack at it. So
Reed Norris has taken a mark and the Ramblers players got up injured. Max Bilsich, he looks, is it 50 metres? No, it isn't. He calls him back.
I think you're right about the 50. That was 50, but anyway. Come on, Exmouth. We need a goal.
Exmouth, number 17, tries to put on his boot, can't get it. Mitch McKay tackles. Now we've got number 6, young Seth Leo. He tries to get involved and the ball rolls out.
Well, he's doing a bit of stretching up in the forward pocket there. Is our man, Mr. 63.
And maybe that's why he's not using it, Mitch. He may be injured on his left side.
Yeah, he could be carrying that left.
Right, we've got a contest between, looks like Mac Bilsich and Jack Baker.
Yeah.
Baker's a hard nut. Number 3 for Exmouth, he's definitely hard.
Definitely, they got a few hard boys in there.
They do. Chad Rumble likes to get involved and get in there, and you got the captain Riley Green. He's throwing his weight around. Now who's this for Exmouth? He trips himself over. Number 18 picks it up. That'll be Riley Haywood. Yeah. He tries on goal, and it's on the full court by goal umpire Mark Stratton. So they bring it in quickly, and that's not Pearton. That's Pearton, to my recollections, in the forward pocket resting.
Yeah, he's up there stretching still.
So I've got Ryan Atherton.
He's going to be on in a minute. Here it comes.
Here it comes down. So Ryan Atherton was Laycock. His legs are taken out. Play on. He goes to Pearton. He's on all. No, it isn't. It's Sam Gibbons. Gibbons can't mark. High ball by Exmouth. It's punched forward. Now the Exmouth player picks up. I thought he was going to go off the ground. Can't get it to his boot. It's a 3-on-3 out there. Good contest. Ivan Boris is out there. The Exmouth players get it out. It's number 22, Tom Paddle. Paddle gets it forward. Now, I got to see if there's a 19 on the Exmouth score sheet.
Well, no good me looking, brother. Everything's blurry on that plate.
It is a bit blurry, so we'll just go off. It doesn't appear to be a 19. It may be 18. Riley Homewood. So.
No, there is a 19, Stuart Parker, but that's Ramblers.
Yes, that's Ramblers.
Where's the Exmouth list?
No, that's 33. 19 would be Ryan Atherton, according to that.
All right.
Yeah. So 9.
That's what I mean about the blurry stuff.
No, there is no 19. So I'm just going to call it 18. Riley Homewood.
And look, I had a bit of a yarn with one of the Exmouth officials or one of the Exmouth party, and they said they had a lot of players that weren't regular first team players.
Yep.
And that's why they're encouraged by it all, but they're just the skill level and it's just not quite there. So, but they're doing well.
The effort definitely is. If the skills aren't there, but the effort's there, and
it's 50 to 13. So,
and they do have a goal in this quarter. So, and they've gone forward maybe 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Now, number 20,
here we go.
Be number 22, Tom Paddle. Tom Paddle's starting to find a ball. That's a horrible kick. He's going to play Exmouth chest.
Here we go.
He plays on. Liam Morris, he lets rip for about 50.
This is looking good.
Bounce through. It's home.
Hang on, did the goal umpire get that goal or not?
It's home.
I think he got it.
Lovely goal. Liam Morris.
Well called, son. That was good.
That was good.
That was good. Good for the game.
Yeah, Morris has been good all game, but it's that man, Tom Paddle. He kicked the goal earlier, and he's done a lot of work on that halfback flank. Tommy Paddle's getting involved. Liam Morris.
Yeah, and it was good flowing play.
It was. That was lovely throw from halfback.
That was one of their best passages.
He let rip from outside 50, and it's The ball's landed in the square and rolled on, but it's a lovely long kick. Okay, Rucker.
Oh,
good
look
take.
at that.
I think that might be Kyle Faxon. No, it isn't. It's number 10, Nick Goodison. So Goodison. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Jordan Hayward, 24. Come on, Hayward.
Oh, they've stepped up a gear.
Picked up
They've
one
stepped
here.
up a gear.
Caleb Coburn. Dribble to the square. Missed. The Ramblers fella takes the tackle on. In the square. It's dangerous play. This might be young Seth Leo. Or it could be Kyle Faxon, number 4. Kyle Faxon, I'm unsure. He has to be related to Exmouth legend Chase Faxon. There has to be some kind of relation there. So we'll see if he can find the goals the way Chase, well, I won't say used to be able to. He probably can still do it.
Here we go.
Number 3.
Oh!
Jack Baker, the tough Jack Baker, has a flying shot and it's through for a behind.
Yeah, I think Jack would like to have that back over again. He had a little bit more time than he
He had a bit of
thought.
time. Now, now we have. Boys, you gotta get off. Sorry about that. A break in little communication. We just have a little. We may have a bit of a.
Bit of a fan base too.
Yeah. They want signatures off the great Michael
No, I
Mitchell.
don't think so.
They may be, secretly, they may be Leon Pearton fans, so we'll see how they
I think
go.
we all are. He's actually quite,
He's actually
quite impressive.
Yeah, he's impressive. I don't know whether he's still on that forward pocket. I can't see him.
Yeah, he's slipped us.
We've got 2 players on the bench and 2 in the dugout for the Ramblers, but I don't see number 63. It's a free kick. I think Mitch may have spotted him. Looks like he's on a half-forward flank for Ramblers. However, the ball is at the other end, and it looks like Fraser Daly may have been taken high. And the umpire comes in. Yes, it's a free kick, and they're getting into Daly.
A bit of push
They're
and
getting
shove.
into him.
Here we go.
They know he's a danger man. 2-time GFA, best and fairest.
That's good.
He looks for a target, and it's Laycock. A hard lead, at least a 70-metre lead there by Laycock. He plays on, goes around on the left. He looks for his old mate, Stewie Parker. If Parker's injured, he ain't showing it. He gets it off to Ivan Borich right in front of us. Borich goes back to Parker. Parker now looking for a target. He goes short. He looks for Corey Rowe. Corey Rowe slips his man, fakes a handball, fakes a kick, looks in the pocket for Django Ryan. Django Ryan has a bit of time. He straightens. The conventional drop punt. It's over the back. The Exmouth fella gets it, and it's a goal.
63.
And it's Pearton, and he's on one leg and he's limping, but it's a goal.
And he was out of position behind the play. And
Much to the...
yeah, just, hello, he's stretching again. Definitely got a calf issue.
Can you go away?
Yep, he's doing some serious stretching down there, but
He is. He's stretching that leg
what a
out.
luxury item in the forward pocket. He certainly can play. I don't know what his story is, but
Now, I don't know whether it's cramp or an injury, but
I think it was cramp.
he didn't have to move too far for that goal. He was, however, on the half-forward flank, so he's run the best part of 50 metres.
He
be
had
down
a
there for
few
that
positions
contest.
today. Well,
Jakey
back
Laycock
in
gets the
effect.
ball. Hard shepherd by
He's
Corey
on
Rowe.
again. He's on again.
Look at that. Lovely lead. Pearton takes the mark. He's taking the mark.
Ooh.
He's limping a little bit, but he's got the
He
mark.
is carrying himself now, isn't he? Hello. You betting man, brother? What do you think? I think
He might be
he'll-
good for it.
Yeah, I think he is.
Extremely skillful player, Leon Pearton. And he's
Oh yeah.
brought it back. Has he brought it back?
too early.
No. Umpire Anne-Marie Tilby.
Anne Marie used to be my neighbour here in Carnarvon, and she said hello earlier on, so it was good.
Very prominent umpire, both at junior and
Yeah.
senior level in the Gascoyne football.
She told me she'd been doing it for 30 odd years, which is
She probably
fantastic.
has longevity, and
And that's what community footy's all about.
It is about that.
Yeah,
Not only players and club officials, but umpires as well.
yeah, absolutely.
So how are we going? Exmouth try to bring it forward. It's mopped up by Raven there along the halfback. Oh, he's paddled the kick into the ground, but they're going to get lucky. It's a handball out to Parker. Parker kicks long. Corey Rowe goes up. Can't bring it down. There's the umpire.
Yeah.
It's an arm chop. No, actually, it's not an arm chop. It may be a blood rule.
Send-off or a blood rule?
It may be a blood rule from my reckoning. And
Yeah, so it must be blood.
okay, they're calling someone straight on, so it's number 22, Tom Paddle
Oh,
comes
look
on.
at the knee, mate, the knee.
Oh, and we'll just get a number on that. A bit of blood coming out of the knee, and it looks like
Number 5.
Liam Mulross, who's been one of the best, Mulross, but Tom Paddle's come on. Tom Paddle's been good in this quarter for Exmouth. Now they've got on with the play, so a little stop in action there, and it looks like Riley Evans, he gets it out. Shuey Parker's there, and so is number 26, Nicholas Rowe. And Nicholas Rowe's shown a lot of courage because he took a heavy hit in the first quarter, but he's back up. Corey Rowe just caught out of position there. Good mark, Jack Sheriff.
That was a good grab.
Strong. Was down in front. Now Sheriff looks for an option. He's looking for targets. There's a lot of pointing going on. He comes out wide. And he's looking for the captain, Riley Green. He's joined by Ryan Atherton. And it's pushed down by Max Bilsich. Bilsich picks it up now. He goes long. He's looking for that man, Pearton, in the pocket. He's found him.
He's on one leg.
Now Leon goes to play. Oh, we thought we might see a left foot kick. We don't. He found Laycock.
That's a beautiful pass.
Lovely vision by Pearton.
Yeah.
Pearton and Laycock. It's a damaging duo. However, there's been a lot of people kicking to Laycock today, and he hasn't let them down one bit. Well, Laycock lines up, and he's aimed at the right goalpost. Has the wind brought it back? It most certainly has.
That's a pretty good kick.
Jake Laycock.
I had the pleasure of watching Carnarvon at Country Week this year.
Yep.
And what a great thing for Carnarvon to be back down there. I think it was the first time in 19 years. What was a bit disappointing was no Great Northern. They were actually playing with us.
There was no Great Northern league team, and I know just because we've moved to Cheltenham, we've got all our kids playing in Rovers, and we go to watch Rovers, and I know 4 or 5 of the Rovers boys actually spread out. There were a couple playing for the Midland. I think the Simpson brothers.
Okay.
Backline Simpson brothers played for Midland, and there were a few out and around the grounds. But yes, definitely good to see the GFA back at Country Week.
Yeah.
Oh, now Stewie Parker has come down hard, and if he had a niggling injury, coming down hard on your back like that won't help that at all.
No, it's a bit more than a niggle now.
And the coach gives big number 36, Corey Walsh to call up. You're on, Corey. Because Stewie Parker's coming off, and he's jogging off. He looks a bit sore.
Oh, he's in a spot of bother.
Taking in the big ones. He's straight on the ground.
Winded, I think.
And the trainer and the water boy come straight over. He looks in a bit of trouble. His face is red as an apple, but he'll be all right.
He's a big boy.
Yes, he is. He's a tough nut. Right, Riley Evans, big long foot, looking for Ryan Atherton. He doesn't let his teammate down. Hard lead by Rhino. He goes back to Riley Evans, and that'll be the siren for the end of the third quarter. One, in my reckoning, was won by the Ramblers by roughly a goal.
Yeah, and that was Exmouth's best quarter on the scoreboard.
It was.
So they're still in a spot of bother. They're 43 points down, so they've got to kick 8 goals.
And the score is 9-9-63, Ramblers to Exmouth at 3 goals, 2-20. So they are 43 points down, but the Ramblers look to be carrying a few injuries, but we're going to go to a quick break.
Well, that's true.
And we'll be back, and we'll discuss off air, and we'll be back. Thank you.
There's an interesting number. Mel Brown's back, 00.
So we'll go to a quick break.
Standing on the water, casting your bread.
Emery. Ash Emery.
Now, just to let everyone at home know, my eyes haven't been deceiving me. Exmouth do have a number 19, but he was down to number 16 in the team sheet. So number 19 is Ash Emery. So hopefully Ash gets a few touches and we call him by his right name. So he's been in and under. Speaking in and under, Nick Goodison for the Exmouth team, he loves to have a dig. As well as Riley Homewood in there at the moment. A big punch forward by Connor Tui. I will just change that on the team sheet to Tui. It is not Taha, it is Tui. Sorry, Connor. Ramblers have gone forward. It's picked up and a nice shot on goal from about 35. However, it's a behind. I think it was from Ben Alif. Ben Alif, I think, has a couple of goals. And
yeah, I think you said he's got a couple.
He may have 2 or 3 behinds as well, so he's definitely found it. Exmouth come out wide to Liam Morris. He's shut down by Corey Rowe, but he can't take the mark. Handball in, and he goes handball back out, and it might be a lovely goal.
Good
might be
play.
Maxi
Set up by
Milsic.
young Corey.
Might be, yeah.
That was good.
Lovely hands. First off hands to Corey Rowe, and I think he got the quick hands to Hayden Jones, who then got the quick hands out to Max Bilsich, who put it straight through the middle. Now, Max Bilsich, I can't say I thought he had a goal, but it looked like he had a goal in the first.
I thought he got one earlier.
I thought he did as well, but I actually was speaking to goal umpire Mark Stratton at half-time, and he gave me a list of goal kickers, and Bilsich wasn't on it. So, and he's the official one, so thanks for that, Stratty. Oh, it looks like a free kick out of the ruck. He just runs straight into the Ramblers ruckman, and it's not the case. Let's play on now. Pearton, is Pearton back in the middle, and they might have slung Pearton.
Yeah, no, he started there. So
Jakey Laycock, he takes on a tackle. He's tackled.
Yeah, they might have chucked some Mimi oil on his leg. Might have come good.
Now, Riley Green, the captain of the Exmouth Footy Club, has gone. He's put his hand up and he says, I'll play on Jake Laycock. He's been taking all kinds of mark. Number 3 for Exmouth, the tough Jack Baker takes a mark.
And was that a falcon in amongst that mark?
He's marked. So he's gone long. He's looking for a target down there. It might be Chad Rumble. Rumble can't take it. Off to Max Bilsich, is now playing the back line. He gets out. Rumble. Mark Richards gets a quick hand out. Looks like Jet Forbes. Gets it from between his legs. Puts it on the boot. And he finds.
And there's our man. He's back.
Man, Pearton on the right. Pearton's just run him ragged today. So
yeah. And look, by the looks of things, he's come good. So
he's come good.
I think Exmouth's going to pay.
Yep.
Yeah, look at him. He's getting across the ground.
Ryan Atherton calls Pearton up. Come towards me, he says. Now he goes over Pearton's head. He's looking at another target. Ivan Borich. He can't make it.
Oh, they're in here.
Now we've got, it's that man, Ben Alif again out the back. He can't get it. Borich goes in again, picks it up, tackled straight away, tries to take the tackle on. Has he taken the tackle on, umpire? No, the umpire says play on.
No prior, so
Yep, I'll have
that
it.
wasn't prior.
Ball up. And it's young Sam Gibbons. No, it isn't. It's Corey Walsh. Big Corey comes over.
Yeah.
So it's him and Connor Tui. Connor Tui gets it down, but over it straight to Ivan Borich. He snaps around. It was a mark to Exmouth, but he's played on and he's tackled straight away. Still in the Ramblers attacking 50. Mason McGrail goes in hard. He can't get it out. Ben Alif comes out again. Gets it forward. Corey Rose in there. He can't get it. There's an Exmouth player on all fours. No, he's up now. He's taking the big ones. He might be just tired. That 22-degree heat may be getting to him.
You reckon is
Google, if it's 22, then... Yeah.
Google, whack 'em, I got my jumper on.
Yeah. Answer that for me, Google. 22 degrees.
Ask Siri too if you don't know.
I think we might check the old trusty woolly weather and we'll see how we go. Oh, apparently Google's 21, but we might get a check of willy weather and we'll see. We'll
I was 21 once.
Yeah, Mitch was 21 once. So we have a double
Hello?
change
Yes.
for Exmouth, and this might be a bit dangerous because the ball... Oh, no, we don't. We have a free
Ramblers
kick.
having a shot, number
Yeah.
20.
That's the
Who's that
trusty hands
gentleman?
of Jake Laycock. He must be up to about 50.
Jeez, how many blokes are coming off?
Willie Weather also have 21 degrees. So, folks at home, it's 21,
No,
and
it's another-
number 20, Jakey Laycock, puts through his third goal.
And the Ramblers ruckman, although I don't like the way he's carrying his right leg.
Looks
That's a different running style, isn't it?
Oh, he gives these a poke of ink. Reed Norris going, what are you doing, mate? Let's go to the middle. and
Yeah,
we'll
let's
jump
sort
this.
this out in the middle. Oh, that's funny.
Right. Norris says, yeah, you
Too
go to
young,
your
Bobby.
side, I'll go to mine, let's go.
Yeah, plenty of testosterone. We're going to see here. They'll probably both miss the ball.
Right, Reed Norris, the way Stewie Parker just run over, Reed Norris should have a huge advantage here, but we'll see. The old wily Parker. Parker goes up and
Oh,
wins.
yeah.
Oh, he wasn't injured.
Nice left-handed palm.
He wasn't injured at all. Exmouth, however, get the free. They drive it long. Can't take a mark down there. Caleb Coburn tries. Now he takes the ball. It's out by the Ramblers.
Oh, look who it is.
Pearton again on the trusty right foot. He goes out there to, looks like Django Ryan. Django Ryan shakes his opponent. Delivers back.
Ooh, I think
Delivers
they're in
back to
trouble
what
here.
could be Hayden Jones, I think.
Good lead.
He looks for Ivan Burridge. Can't mark. Corey Rowe paddles it, picks it up. Takes on Kyle Faxon. However, Kyle Faxon half tackle. Exmouth pick up the ball. They go to their half back line, and it's taken out there by Django Jones. Django Ryan.
Oh, good play.
Now he goes into the trusty left foot of Riley
Well, that's a
Bilsich,
good
and
kick.
he goes long for goal behind.
That was a lovely kick off the boot. Beautiful drop. punt,
He's
but
always
just
had a
favoured the right-hand
damaging
side.
left foot.
Yeah.
A really damaging left foot. Riley Evans. So we'll go in now, and the ball goes to Kyle Faxon. Kyle Faxon, he looks for a long target up towards half back line. It's nearly chopped off by that man Riley Evans, who shoots. Stewie Parker's out there, so he's playing the role of a rover now. He looks for Laycock. Oh,
Jezelenko, you beauty.
Michael Mitchell loves it. It's Laycock.
That was a grab.
Takes a beauty over Kyle Faxon.
That was a grab.
Just watch the back of your chair there, Mitch. It's
Yeah,
close
I
to
know.
our stage. and
That's
you
what
might
I was thinking.
stumble.
Man,
got
my
very
God, toes
excited.
up here.
Oh, what's got Laycock's decided to play on for some reason?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
And now Exmouth, Kyle Faxon clears the ball out. That was a bit weird from Jakey.
I don't know what he is.
Now, where's Pearton? He may have been... No,
No,
he didn't
down
give... He didn't try to give a quick hands to Pearton.
No, he's over there somewhere. He's just playing as kind of a kick behind the play.
For those of you, we'll just get a quick score update.
He's got the
11
ball
goals,
now,
12,
Pearton.
78,
Yep.
3 goals to 20, so it's a 58-point margin to Ramblers. Now, Pearton...
Another touch, another two
Pearton's-
touches. Oh, look, Corey
Delivers
Rowe.
to Corey Rowe. Corey Rowe in the
Yeah.
goal square. Trusty, and he
Hello.
gives his Exmouth opponent a big shove. And he tells him, I mark the ball, you get on the mark.
Yeah, it's young Mr. Pearton again. 2 possessions and they're having a shot, what, in the 10-yard
he's
square?
done a lot of work. Yep. Corey Rowe will line up and he's kicking for his first, actually, Corey, for the day. He pumps it through. Well done, Corey. Well done to Leon Pearton, who's just consistently gathered possession
Oh,
after
look, yeah.
possession after possession.
I think clearly the best on the ground, but we'll wait and see. I mean, he's been the difference all day. Every possession's very damaging.
Yeah, he's just damaging, and
Yeah.
I'm still amazed that the Exmouth coaching staff hasn't realised he has not used his left foot once.
Well,
So-
that's true.
The old sparring partners are back in the middle, Stewie Parker and Reed Norris, so we'll see how we go. Ball goes in again, Stewie Parker's recovered. We've got a whistle before the ball goes up.
They're in the car?
It's a warning against Exmouth, so we'll ball up again. Norris goes up, Parker still wins it, Parker runs onto it. He gives it out to Maxi Bilsich. Maxi Bilsich on the right. Get out of the way, Corey. No, you're all right, mate. Who comes charging out?
He's a big fella, brother. He's a big fella.
That was number 19, Ash Emery. So we'll give Ash a call. He's on his hands and knees.
Wow.
He's may get a free for in danger. He has. Well done, Ash.
And
Good
young
work,
Mr.
mate.
Pearton went for that ball and missed it, so he has got a flaw.
He might have given the free kick away. Now, Emery goes wide, and I think he has a brother out there. He may have found his brother. I'll just consult my team sheet. In number 37, Mitch Emery. Maybe it is Mitch Emery, and he goes long from outside 50, pumps to the square. It's Exmouth have a man there. He can't come over the back.
And there
Django Ryan misses the ball. Jordan Hayward picks it up. He gets it back out to Mitch Hayward. Now he goes into Caleb Coburn. Coburn can't pick it up. Here we go. Jordan Hayward. He goes. He's up and under. Yeah, strong mark, Yaron Raven.
Yeah, that was a good grab.
Very up and under kick, but a
they're
strong
10 goals
mark.
down to Exmouth. And
Yeah.
they're still running out the game, which is great.
They're trying very hard.
Yeah.
Rightio. Yaron Raven goes wide. Riley Bilsich picks it up, goes on that trusty left foot. And he looks for Hayden Jones, who takes the mark in the middle. He goes out. It
There
might
he
be
is.
that man,
Come on, use your left, son.
Leon Pearton. Pearton goes short. What a
Daisy
kick.
cutter. Yep.
And it looks like, I'm unsure who that is, but the Ramblers player, he looks for Parker on a big lead. Parker can't take it.
Mr. Pearton's going to get it? No.
Nope, that's number 25 for Exmouth, Luke Dalglish. Dalglish goes to the middle.
Yep.
The Exmouth player's been impeded. It might be Mason McGrail, number 14. He's kicked long, he's looking for Chad Rumble. Rumble goes up, can't take it. Number 24's on the ground, Mitch Hayward.
Here we go.
Picked up by 37, it's one of the brothers. 37, Mitch Emery. And he's used his left foot and he's gone out of bounds. It'll be a ball in. Ball in. Right forward pocket for Exmouth. Now they're looking at each other. We've got no ruckman. He's been instructed to throw it in, and it's won by Fraser Daly. Fraser Daly stays over the ball, picks it up on his left. He goes long and he looks for Hayden Jones. Hayden Jones drops the mark. Now it's in the hands of Liam Moros. He gets a hands out to Luke Dalglish. Dalglish tries to fend. He runs across his own half-forward line. He's tackled, and it's that man again, Leon Pearton.
Yes.
Pearton goes long, he turns it over.
That's his first blue for the
It
day.
is, and it's number 12, Brody Hayward. Hayward goes to a lead, and he finds Fraser Daly all by himself. Fraser Daly goes wide.
Oh, look out, he hasn't seen the guy come from the
Riley,
bench.
he can't see. Oh, he hits Laycock hard. He's made Jakey Laycock earn that one.
Jakey's not
Laycock's
happy.
not happy. Now Laycock looks towards the middle for his mate, Stewie Parker, and Laycock's
Well, he's struggling a bit.
struggling. No, he's all right. He's foxing.
He's
He can
gonna-
see the ball's going forward, so he's going, nah, I'm all right.
He's gonna revel in the glory in a minute.
Luke Dalglish, no it isn't, it's number 22, Tom Paddle versus Ryan Atherton in the middle of the ground. They both go to ground. Atherton's got the ball. He flips it out rugby style. It's allowed to play on. Riley Evans taking the bloke down as he's kicked, and he might get up for a bit. No, he hasn't. That was Riley versus Riley. Oh! Number 5, Liam Moros. He tries to get it out. There's a radio mama, man. He gets the Jordan Hayward. And it's Pearton again. Pearton goes, give me that. I'll show you how to clean it up. Kicks it out wide. Picked up by Tom Paddle. He looks for an option. Ducks 1, Ducks 2, Ducks 3. Gets a hand out. It's Mitch Emery. It sounded like it was touch. Chad Rumble.
That was Mr.
It's
Pearton.
2-on-4 down there for Exmouth. They're trying really hard. Ramblers will win out. Strength of numbers will win out. Now they've gone out for Django Ryan.
Yeah.
Django Ryan, however, looks like might be a bit out of energy.
Oh, that was a great tackle.
Lovely tackle by the Exmouth.
Young Mr.
Player
Pearton
out
there.
there.
Did you see that? That was him who did the smother. After the kick
that
over, he
right?
pushed across the contest and then did the smother, like the touch.
He does the 1%ers. He's not about all the pretty
well,
stuff.
He does it all.
Leon Pearton?
Have we seen him take a specky?
No, we haven't. But we've still got a bit of time, so I might see that. Now
And the
Exmouth-
left. He's hiding the left.
Yes, that's what we're waiting for. Pearton on the left. We might have to go out after the game and see if he can just give us a left foot step pass straight into the chest of the great Michael Mitchell.
We'll ask one of the runners to go out and tell him to use his left, just so we can have a look.
See how much pull you got, Mitchell. Say, get here, young fella. Now go out there. I might give him a...
I reckon he's got a left. He's on the mark. Look, he's everywhere.
He's on the mark. We'll see how he goes.
Who is this masked man?
Good mark. Oh, no, it's play on. Good punch.
Good defence.
We'll try and see if we can send our own runner to the Ramblers coach and we'll say, let's see Pearton on the left. We'll see if we can get that done. See how we go. Now that's a good pick-up out there by Hayden Jones, and he goes to Ryan Atherton. Lovely, taking him with the left hand. Rhino, he looks infield. He looks for Sam Gibbons. Sam Gibbons doesn't go up. He tries to win on the ground. He can't. Exmouth get it out to Jeff Head. Jeff Head fumbles, and it looks like it's a free kick. It might be to Reed Norris. No, he gives it back to Jeff Head. Number 11, Jeff Head. Jeff Head's looking for a target. He holds up. He's got to lead him board to Riley Homewood, but he doesn't go to him. So he goes out wide. Sport by the Ramblers players. No.
Grab, I think. Unless he's playing the free.
It's a grab any which way. It's an Exmouth kick out there now. He's about 70 from home, so he's put it. Now he's gone in. Not too long. It's kind of a chip kick. And
oh, that was a great effort.
It might be...
Number 19. Who's he?
Number 19. Ryan. No, that's not Ryan. It might be 16. It might be
16.
Jet Forbes. It might be Jet Forbes. He goes long. The Exmouth players underneath it, goes straight through his arms, and this is Jeff Head again. Picks it up. He goes long. That's number 19, Ryan Atherton. Lovely chest mark, Ryan.
He was down with the Country Week team. I've seen him play down there, I think.
Oh, he must be a veteran now, Ryan. He's still playing as good as ever. That kick wasn't too good. He's made his Ramblers teammate work a little bit, but he gives the pass up to number 26, Nicholas Rowe. He goes down towards the wing. They've got a 3-on-2 in Exmouth's favour. However, they can't win the ball. Yes, they do now. It looks like Jeff Head. He goes short. Lovely. Riley Evans. Riley Evans just controlled the air along that half-back line in the second half.
He's on his own.
He goes with that trusty left foot again. He goes long, looking for Stewie Parker. Parker out. Bodies his man. He doesn't get it. Jeff Head's trying his heart out for Exmouth in the middle and the back line. He tries to rush that forward. Liam Moros. He taps it forward. Over to Jack Baker. Baker back to Moros. Moros is tackled. Goes again. Liam Baker goes again. And Pearton just goes in.
And the left. There
and he uses the left.
And it goes perfectly to young Mr. Rowe. Is that right?
I think the horns are blowing out there because Pearton used his left.
Yep.
Now,
and it was pretty good. It was on the money.
It was good. And Corey Rowe's going to have a shot from about 48 out.
I think we'll back him in, eh? I'll back him in. Left post, and she'll just fade in beautifully.
Just the flags, and he has a beautiful wind behind him. So
yeah, let's see what the ball drops like.
See how Mitch's prediction goes. Oh, he comes in.
Oh, he's going for distance.
Let's rip.
Yeah. He deviated off his line, went for distance, went out to the right. Hello, we've got an injury.
Weirdly enough, he went out to the right, but the ball got tugged left.
Yeah.
So
well, he went for distance, so he's going to draw it. So it's going to come back inside.
Django Ryan comes off. Hard day for him today. A lot of possessions.
He'll be celebrating tonight.
Gets a pat on the back from the Ramblers trainer, and he goes straight into the dugout. Gives a few high fives.
And here he is. Look, he hasn't knocked up getting kicks. He's there again.
Pearton, Ryan
good
gives it back. Ryan Atherton, he looks inboard. He's looking for Jackie Laycock. Laycock can't get his time. However, his Exmouth opponent drops the ball. Laycock picks it up. Step on goal. 45 out. Has he got a minor behind? He has.
Yeah.
Just snuck it in. I think the Ramblers might be in celebration mode.
Well, they haven't kicked a lot of goals this quarter.
They haven't. But
well,
it's been a
goals.
very low-scoring quarter, marked by number 5, Liam Moros.
It's a rather convincing victory.
It is. He looks for a target. It's 2-on-1. Yaron Raven gets a spoil in. Number 19, Ash Emery. He gets a hand out to Jack Baker. Yaron Raven's on the ground. He might be suffering just a bit of cramp. That's a mark there to number 31, Konatui. He looks short. He's gone over the head of the Radio Mama man, Jordan Hayward, and is taken by his opponent.
And look who it is out there on his own.
He goes out to, you know who, Leon Pearton. Sorry about that.
Look at that delivery.
Jordan Hayward, but he come in and he done his interview and he was full of beans and he was ready to roll, but very confident. But his colours have been lowered today, but he's tried his heart out, so good on him. Rightio. And the Ramblers ringing the changes, and Yaron Raven
limping going on
kind of limps over on one leg, and he's told the coach, don't put me back on. Yeah, they'll be in the dying minutes, so just a little I's to be dotted and the T's to be crossed. Nearly said crossed.
There's a crossed eye.
Yeah.
Must have been Clarence, the line.
Oh, good mark there by the Ramblers.
I'm a bit worried about this chair, brother.
You'll be all right.
Not too much margin there.
She's a small stage, but we'll go. Oh,
that's a free all day long.
Free umpire. Even Michael Mitchell scored that one, and it's play on.
Give the man a shot.
Nick Goodison gets over for Exmouth. He's still running hard. He pumps it in long.
Jesus, Jackie Chan was in
Mitch
that
Emery goes
competition.
in. He's put his head over. He's being cleaned up, and that's a very dangerous, dangerous high
He
hit.
hit the ground hard with his head. I heard that.
Number 37, Mitch Emery. Now there's a bit of...
He's not the best there.
Jordan Hayward. He's over there, and I think they're getting into Mitch McKay, who may have been the player to put the hit on, but he's up with the ball and he's kind of staggering backwards. So
I think something's going on with his right foot, right ankle.
Is there a free kick downfield? No, it isn't. Mitch Emery's going to get up and have a kick and go as long as he can. And Chad Rumble and Frank Daly fly. None of them are successful.
Yeah. We want him to get another goal.
Oh, and it's they're into it, and Tempers are balled over.
Jesus.
Tempers are balled over. There's a lot of scruffing going on. The umpires are getting control. It's a fair fracas. We've got there's a lot of shirt pulling, and that's good. It's just shirt pulling. There's a bit of passion going on, and it's starting to clear.
Hello, she started up again. Young Mr. Rose in it, I think.
There's a bit of finger pointing going on. However, we've got, and it's our man Jordan Hayward's emerged with no shirt on, but he's all right.
Hello.
We've got a...
Wow, that's a shame that happened because the game's been better than this.
Oh, our man Jordan Hayward's been given a yellow card. And
they're looking at each other.
And they're clapping. Now we've got the Ramblers boy wants to go on with it on the side, but they're cheering him down. Pardon, cheering him down. They're calming him down. The umpires are just clarifying who can and can't be replaced.
Somebody can't be replaced, eh?
But number 14, Mason McGrail's come on for Exmouth, so I'm unsure if the Ramblers... Oh, okay. Yeah, so the umpire was just clarifying that you can't replace a yellow card. So we're 17 aside for what should be the remainder of the game.
So does that mean he had 2 yellows? Because I think that's a rule in WA. If you get 2 yellows, that's a red for the same bloke.
I think you might be correct.
Yeah, that was explained to me by the great Chris Lewis because it happened to him at a waffle game and he got sent off. And I said, "What, you serious, brother?" He said, "Yeah." He was quite embarrassed about it.
Look,
Anyway.
that happened very fast just then with the send-off, so...
Well, I wasn't looking at that.
Yeah,
It was off the ball too.
So I'm going to assume that no one picked up a second yellow, and it's just the first, but the umpire come over and explained to both teams that they can't be replaced. But the action's back on, and they're getting back into it, and there's a hard tackle, but the umpire's going to say, give it to me, I'll ball it up, and we've got a few, they're just sharing pleasantries at the moment over there with their direct opponent, and
they're talking about where they're going tonight for
talking
a
about where they're
quiet beer.
going, and they want to have a little dance, and we can't dance without holding each other, so. But it's cleared up, and it might be an Exmouth, Exmouth free. So, and there goes the final siren, and the final score, we'll get just a score for you.
Yep.
Ramblers 14-12-86 have defeated the Exmouth Eagles 3-20, so it's a 66-point margin. And we get a handshake amongst the coaches here, so there was a bit of passion,
good.
but now they're having a little discussion. Everything's good, and
26 shots to 5. It's quite comprehensive.
I think he might be asking what kind of bottle of wine you want me to buy you later and things like that. You drink red or white, and
it's like a beer man to me.
I think he doesn't want to give him that satisfaction to get him a carton of beer. He wants him to buy a wine.
And I think the young fella that come off earlier, he was the one that was going to make it happen today, 24? Exmouth?
Now, bloke, and he end up getting sent off, so I don't know. But I can see him. He's going back on now, and he's going to shake hands with his opponents, and
he's talking to the refs.
He's actually shaking hands with the umps, and they look like pretty good handshakes. And he's just asking what happened there.
And let's hope him and the big fella make up in a minute.
Nothing untoward.
We'll watch and see if they shake hands.
Nothing untoward, so he's shaking hands, and him and his quite sizable teammate Reed Norris.
Yeah, he's got an escort.
I've just been told that the actual award for Best on Ground is sponsored by Radio Mama, and it's actually called the Radio Mama Best on Ground Award. So
wow.
It's been named the Radio Mama Best on Ground Award. So with that in mind, we might skip straight to the great Michael Mitchell and ask him maybe 3 players he might think might pick up that award today, and we'll save his best for last. So go for it, Mitch.
Well, one guy was a standout. So there were lots of good contributors. There's a couple of Exmouth blokes were good, and they were absolutely under siege. But Ramblers were pretty good. Their big forward, he went well.
Yeah, number 20, Jake Laycock, he certainly did.
And they had a couple of workhorses in the middle.
Yeah, workhorses, maybe a number 46, Django Ryan, and number 19, Ryan Atherton.